about that concern with their defensive line all week long, replacing all 4 starters. Play action to start Teddy's season. And he's able to get it complete, and breaking free is Copeland. Look to see the former Auburn star who transferred here to Louisville today. They quickly get it to Clark. And Clark able to muscle his way out to the here on 3rd and 7. They bring pressure right up the middle. And that ball is complete for a first down to Robert Clark.
That they marvel about Teddy Bridgewater, his accuracy. This ball will be in tight windows. You can see he's going to get pressure on the top side. He's got to get a little bump, but he sees it coming.
They keep the same personnel in. Pistol look. Bridgewater quickly gets it out and gets it complete to the 40-yard line to his tight end, Gerald Christian.
He's got this thing down in spades. He knows it inside and out, knows protections, does the whole deal at the line of scrimmage.
Coaches rave about his ability to do so. 3rd down conversion yet again, and once again
headed in a fantastic direction.
Play action now. Bridgewater gets to the outside, launches it downfield, touchdown, Damian Copeland. And could you start hotter than Teddy Bridgewater? 6 for 6 and a touchdown pass that had Bridgewater perfect. 6 for 6, and that strike to Copeland.
You're going to have somebody here, and somebody deep. They're attacking this guy right here. And so they're going to bring, watch, just straight down the field. Here's your first level. Here's your second level. They forgot to get to the deep guy.
He was simply perfect his first go-round, Matt.
Well, it was simple. First of all, you can see he has no pressure, but look at the arm strength. And what I really want you to watch is the accuracy. Now, these quick throws, you won't see much, but there's a throw coming up here in tight coverage in a tiny window. That's as good as it gets. And this one right here, as he's going to his left, has to square his shoulders, get his hips right, but the ball's right where it has to be.
So Norris Perry comes in as the lone back here on 1st down. Here's Bridgewater, still perfect. Rodgers scooting ahead to the 15-yard line. No pressure on Teddy this time.
Oh, great throw.
And how about that? Easy as could be to Copeland again.
Corner of the end zone. That coverage is not bad. This is one of those things you can't defend because he throws him open to the backside, and a great adjustment by Copeland.
Copeland turned it to the outside and collects his on the field his touchdown, so they need that indisputable video evidence.
There's the catch. There's the foot.
And pylon counts.
It's the pylon.
That's the goal line.
That's 6. Catch, foot, pylon, 6.
Copeland had a touchdown catch in the Sugar Bowl against Florida. Another one of these Florida recruits. Already 5 penalties today. Perry remains the lone back here. Bridgewater on 2nd and 6. And another completion. He has come to be with Charlie Strong's zero tolerance policy here on the off the field stuff, and so far so good for Dyer. And so far so good for Bridgewater until Copeland couldn't corral it.
Which should still be running right down the middle. Watch this thing. Instead, on the backside a little too much, but that's a catch.
Teddy Bridgewater was 9 for 9 to start the day until that.
And the leadership that he's showing this year is the real deal.
And Michael Dyer is now in. 2nd and 10. Can Teddy do it with his feet as he ducks out? And it'll make for a 3rd and 2.
And then there's Charlie Strong.
You see it when you meet his kids. 3rd and 3 here. Bridgewater, plenty of time. Nice. Choosing his options and finding one in Eli Rodgers for a first down just short of midfield.
Watch the protection. Not a real big pass rush. He gets out. He gets off his mark, but watch the patience. Watch the accuracy. That's what you love about the kid, right where it's supposed to be. You know, he plays Tess with gloves, always has.
Tomorrow night with Florida State at Pitt, and right now you're watching just how brilliant Teddy Bridgewater can be. 2nd and 14, easy strike again to Copeland for yet another first down.
In the middle of the defense, and he knows he has protection right now. He's at a distinct advantage. They can't match up. This is the Ohio defense, and they also didn't match up well size-wise, and so far that's been pressured.
Play action, little pressure up the middle. Bridgewater downfield. Wow! Devontae Parker of the wrist, and it's a 27-yard touchdown to Parker. Defense. Bridgewater, play action now. And a rare mistake for Teddy Bridgewater. Xavier Hughes with the interception.
To Devontae Parker down that slot, and he just missed him.
Just when everybody thought we should put an S on there instead of a 5. When it comes to the premier sports. 2nd and 6, Bridgewater. That was deflected that time. What they've done on all fronts in recent years. 3rd and 6 now.
That's Art Briles down there. I think he's one of college's best coaches.
And the first down picked up that time as he was able to hit Devontae Parker.
He's just a kid he's got it. He's a great kid.
Tailback now is Michael Dyer. Play action. Bridgewater on the money again as he finds Devontae Parker. 19-yard reception here for Parker.
And watch him sink his hips right there. Now, that's actually not a very good route. That was just poorly defended. Checking at the line of scrimmage.
Goes underneath to Robert Clark. Conversion attempts. You're facing a 3rd and 5. Quick strike, and Bridgewater has another touchdown. High Devil Cruz this time.
First thing you're going to notice is the protection. Nobody around him. He just steps up. And then the second thing you're going to notice is there's nobody out there.
Javon Johnson had no chance releasing him to the outside. Look at Teddy's eyes. Talk about focusing in. Boom.
Yeah, and normally, now as soon as he doesn't get the jam, you're in perfect position because the corner's going to stop right there. Now, with the safety sitting hard inside, there's nobody to the outside. This is wide open down here. Bridgewater saw it right away, which tests why he eyeballed it so much.
Teddy Bridgewater today, well, he had it working early. Was flawless, and the target he was finding early on was Damian Copeland. A couple touchdown passes to Copeland, and then simply finding a wide open Parker. And he did have the one blemish as he was looking for Parker over the middle. Lone interception, but that interception is framed against 4 touchdowns.
Maybe the
stats were a little different back then.
Maybe the best of all time.
2nd and 1 as they go up tempo here with just over a minute remaining. That ball is tipped and unable to corral it that time.
There's a draft eligible guy, to me the second best quarterback in this country right now in collegiate level. It's Marcus Mariota, and he's not a finished product. Look at that.
Bridgewater just getting away, and look at this. Showing you the arm strength on the run, but well beyond Copeland behind Clowney.
Clowney's playing himself out of it if he keeps doing what he did this past
You were
weekend.
not impressed
not
Thursday
at all.
night. 3rd and 6, pressure up the middle. Bridgewater escapes it, gets it complete, and a first down to Perry. Why weren't you impressed by Clowney the other night?
But you can see the skill set that he displayed at Auburn.
2nd and 16. Bridgewater going to go underneath and gets it to De La Cruz. It'll depend on the mark. He may just be a half-yard short. He was a great one, longtime catcher and outfielder. Played for the A's, Orioles, Tigers. Finished up with the Rangers. And this is too easy for Devontae Parker and Teddy Bridgewater as they hang around with the big boys. 2nd and 4, play action. Bridgewater, plenty of time. And another pitch and catch. Oh, too easy completion this time to Rodgers in Miami.
A lot of time to throw, seeing the whole field. Allows the receivers to be able to run to where there is no defenders when you're in zones. And checking at the line of scrimmage.
Gonna run a little option. Yeah, get it out of the superstar's hand and over to Brown, who backs his way down on 3rd down conversions. Going to take a shot downfield. Well, there's number 5. Tie the career high for Teddy Bridgewater as
come down. You're gonna watch. He's up top. Here he comes. You can see him right down here. Motion now. The whole key to that was the inside receiver. He made the defender.
Clark. Bridgewater stamping this opening weekend. The Heisman hopeful with a big day. 5 touchdown passes. The level of competition, but there's a look at the stats among some of the headline-making quarterbacks this weekend. Quickly swings it out to Copeland as he was trying to get right to that stick. Football. Got his life straight and connected with a guy like Charlie Strong. And he's been good for the past 5 weeks here at Louisville. And as they go short there to Dyer on 3rd and 15. Conference realignment, getting out from the turmoil of it, playing in the American this year and then going to land in the ACC next year. Bridgewater pressured and loses the ball there at the end there on 4th and 13 as Ohio will take possession on a turnover of downs.
And Teddy Bridgewater this year. Now he's stepped up on the leadership side and he's not afraid. He's a lot more vocal right now. And so, yeah, he got sacked and he understood exactly what happened. And so he gets up and he starts talking to him right away.
End of 3 and end of Teddy's day. Bridgewater will finish up with 355 and 5 touchdown passes.
So Bridgewater will start under center on 1st down. And right away, play action, the rollout. Pass up to the 32-yard line, bumped out of bounds. Would love to see this Louisville offense get going early. They scored touchdowns on 3 of their first 4 possessions last week. Bridgewater picks up the blitz and is able to get the pass away. And bumped out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 9-yard gainer.
Well, these guys know each other. They went to high school together, and you can see him here. Just an easy throw over the middle, and that's how you get your quarterback started on the day. We mentioned his efficiency, but once he...
Louisville has so many talented backs, Perry, Brown, Dyer, and we may even see Brandon Radcliffe today. Here's a swing pass. And the first 3rd down situation coming up for Louisville. 8 of 8 on 3rd down last week in their win against the Bobcats. 3rd down and 4. Bridgewater throws a dart. It's a 1st down and more to the 14-yard line.
1st down, you can see here, his offensive line's giving him plenty of time to throw the football. Doesn't need a lot of time on that short throw, but right now Eastern Kentucky's defenders.
This time Louisville operates out of the pistol on 3rd down. Bridgewater, 3-step drop, end zone, pass, touchdown Louisville. Bridgewater as good as advertised early. U of L 7. And he's on the receiving end of the 7-yard strike from Bridgewater.
Yeah, Bridgewater initially looking off to his left side. He's got one-on-one coverage out to the outside.
2 opening drives. He's 11 of 11 combined for 2 touchdowns between last week's win against Ohio and
for this team.
3rd and 11. Bridgewater under center. Short drop. Pass is caught. Incomplete. No wind to speak of. Bridgewater on the play action. Steps up, fires, wide open, down the seam, all the way to the EKU 35-yard line. Right down the seam.
And the poise in the pocket, his ability, you know, they talk about feet and being able to run the football, just being able to shuffle a little bit. He just took a couple steps.
All right, Rontina, thank you. Michael Dyer, the Auburn transfer, has checked into the ball game, carried the football a moment ago. Bridgewater completes yet another pass. It's a 1st down and more, and into the red zone, down to the 19-yard line. Second trip into the red zone in the opening quarter for Teddy Bridgewater. Play action, end zone. Circus catch. Touchdown Louisville. Fabulous catch, Devontae Parker.
Devontae Parker's ability to jump and catch touchdown passes. Touchdown catches once every 3.6 catches. He touches the football, he's going to score a touchdown.
Bridgewater with one touchdown pass and then another. They've had 3 possessions and 2 touchdowns here in the opening quarter at home.
He has been 20 for 25 on third down conversions for about 300 yards in his past 3 games, and we might be able to start calling him Teddy Ice, taking that nickname from Matty Ice because he can deliver.
Defense off the field and get the ball with good field position if they can stop the Cards here. Bridgewater with a wing to each side. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the bottom of your screen. Bridgewater to throw again. And the pass is tall up at near the 40-yard line, but a flag comes in late. Penalty gives the Cards a first down, moves the football out to their own 31-yard line. Bridgewater again, flush this time on the run. Cranks it. How about a big-time arm? Michael Dyer checks in at the tailback spot. Swing pass, caught by Rogers. Rogers takes it out beyond the 45-yard line, and this is going to be a first down for Louisville. Never played football. Bridgewater rolling right this time. Caught, and then a big hit. Does. Rontina, thank you. First down at the EKU 39. Bridgewater again. All kinds of time. Wide open in the flat. Pass is caught. First down. Bumped out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Team was protecting the quarterback, and now look at the time he has to throw the football. This team has improved each year. Well, since 2011, they were 110th in the country in allowing sacks.
In the red zone again. Bridgewater throws. All kinds of room. Inside the 10, the 5. Down to the 2-yard line. It's going to be first and goal. A flag is down.
83 on the offense.
Play action. Let's see if we get a chop
15-yard
block.
penalty. Made second down.
Second and 14. Bridgewater steps up, fires. Caught, bumped out of bounds, 18-yard line. Now, there's only about a dozen teams in the nation that brought back their coaching staffs intact, and Louisville is one. Well, you won't see that very often, where Bridgewater threw the ball behind his intended receiver. Pick 6. The first play of the Florida game was a pick 6 in the Sugar Bowl, but they'd like to create more interceptions if they can. Going to be first and goal.
Guys quick and let them do what they do with it.
Bridgewater under center, and Louisville wanted a timeout, couldn't get it. Oh, and the pass was nearly picked at the goal line.
Let's see if we can look at his eyes here. He's changing the play. Let's see if he looks directly at the guy if we get a look at this here. And there, eyes locked on him, and you're going to get your linebacker out there. He's lucky that ball wasn't picked off.
Came up and made the stop. Third down play. Bridgewater with great protection. Slant to the end zone, contact, no call, and it's fourth down.
Side. He immediately looks to that side. He knew he had one-on-one coverage, and ACC in 2014. It's going to be a great conference for them to go to, and you know, things could even get a little bit better.
Transfer. That catch will count. It's in the books. Third and less than a yard. Broken play. Bridgewater has to keep it.
Trying to make something
How about
out
this?
of nothing there. National champions, why not? Everybody else is here at Louisville.
So Bridgewater will start. Play action, first down. Pass is caught up near the first down marker. Second down and 12. Out of the eye this time. Bridgewater back to pass. Going to send this one down the seam and long. In! Caught! 10-yard line!
There, and Devontae Parker, again, great play action. Deep throw down the field, and you just don't slow your receiver down. Throw it where he can catch it and only him.
Johnson and Maddox led the charge on the defense. Big third down here. Bridgewater, play action, end zone, incomplete. Corner.
He was well covered that time. Like he got his
4 wide, trips to the bottom on third down. Blitz coming, they pick it up right down the seam. Pass is caught inside the 30, 24-yard line.
Well, 4-star recruit when Florida got him out of high school, and boy, it's just amazing. Take a look at the guys to the outside, taking the traffic wide open down the field, and Christian's such a big target.
17 for Louisville. He is at the top of the screen, and look at the edge of passing yards, a 250-yard difference. Into the red zone, down to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 12. Bridgewater. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes today. Make it 3.
Tight end with just a kind of a stutter and go here. He's looking. You can see Bridgewater looking to the left that time. There's a good look of his head coming back to the right side. And you want to go through your progression. He takes the snap. You can see his head looking toward the left. His eyes, he quickly looks to the right, and then he comes back there. Good quarterback will do that. You can actually move a defender with your eyes.
Bridgewater on play action, sprints out, and that ball is dropped. Fake the blitz, go back into coverage. Bridgewater right across the middle, wide open. 1st down. 59 rushing yards. That play went for no gain. It's 2nd down and 10. Bridgewater again, pass is caught. But there he is. 1st and 10 from the 43. Bridgewater straight back, no play action. Right down the seam, wide open inside the 10. 5, touchdown Louisville.
Time he has to throw the football. You can see this. Nobody around him, no play action that time, and he just waits for his receivers to clear the defenders.
Bridgewater's day most likely done. But how about an outstanding afternoon at the office? Over 300 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. It's 44-7, the Ville.
A couple of years ago, he's 2-0 against the Cats. Play action to Michael Dyer, and Bridgewater going deep. Overthrows his intended receiver, Damian Copperfield. Dominique Brown is offset. 5-man rush trying to get on Bridgewater. Teddy eludes the pressure and throws it away. So here it is, 3rd and short. Bridgewater out of the pistol. Gets a block from Brown, incomplete. Johnson is in at defensive tackle, as Paul Carcaterra reported earlier. Bridgewater out of the backfield. Perry lunging towards the 30. Will be hosting Kentucky in a couple of weeks, as the Cats have a brutal schedule lined up in front of them. And Bridgewater on the run. The awkward dive out across the 40. Non-conference wins, something they struggled with last year. Bridgewater, the pass is complete out in the flat. Devontae Parker, and then the ball out at the tail end of the play. And Michael Dyer, the play action to him, and Bridgewater with Johnson in his face gets the sidearm pass away for the 1st down.
Get out of the pocket, but Bridgewater in this situation able to deliver one downfield for a big 1st down. That is a great throw on the run to a guy.
They might like him in a place like Oakland, do you think? Across the middle to his high school teammate out of Northwestern. Yes, opponents just 7-11 through the first couple of weeks of the season. Bridgewater make it 5 straight completions. There's 3rd down, and it's 3rd and a couple for Louisville. Bridgewater to the air. He's got it. 1st down to Parker inside the 35 of Kentucky. Starter, they affectionately call him Uncle Rump. One of the veterans for the Cats back on the sideline. This is Bridgewater going to work down the middle, incomplete. Good help coming from this, but they are just 1 for 4 today. Bridgewater under duress. Teddy trying to get out, and he can't. Zadarius Smith with a season opener last year. And so far, they've held Teddy touchdown in check. Play action for Bridgewater, who's been sacked once and almost intercepted at the 40 as he threw that into a lot.
Louisville would love to run play action pass, but their running game has not gotten started yet. So when you fake the handoff to the running back, there's no reason for the safeties and linebackers to come downhill because they haven't been able to run the ball. Neal has to make this play. These are the plays that a veteran squad.
10 rushes for 25 yards. The running game not helping out Bridgewater. And a miscommunication with his receiver thrown out of. Out of the gun, they handle the 4-man rush this time, throwing across the middle, incomplete.
There is no success running the ball.
UK is without Dante Rump and Zadarius Smith, who have both left the game with injuries. And Bridgewater to Copeland. Negative runs, Joey. And they'll go back to the eye with Butler, the fullback. Bridgewater will keep. Follows the stack. Sonoris Perry now in a tailback. Bridgewater looking to the end zone. Parker is open and he hauls it down. Bridgewater on the year.
When you have a receiver like Parker, he doesn't have to be open because he can get up. He has great hands, plays the ball well between two guys, 6'3". He has the advantage, and Bridgewater knows that. Puts it up high where only Parker can get it.
Dante Rump, who was hurt in the first half, stays out of the game, the defensive lineman for Kentucky. And Parker towing that sideline out close to the 30 and good enough for a first down. Play action with Dyer, and Bridgewater flushed, throwing it down the sidelines and out of. 2nd and 10 for Bridgewater, who has some grass stains on that jersey. He was not on the ground much through their first 2 games. Wide open across the middle, and another first down for the Cardinals out across the 40. Different guys have caught those 10 Bridgewater completions today. Again, he'll drop it off underneath, and the good check down by Bridgewater, and they'll pick up another 9 yards to Dominique. Starting to show that here early in the 3rd. Bridgewater stepping up and delivering, and the catch made at the Kentucky 30. The extension by Eli Rogers, and Bridgewater limping at the end of that play, and Teddy's trying to run it off. 3rd. And it's back to Teddy Bridgewater from inside his own 5. They'll always remember Toledo and Ann Arbor Reese, and here the rivalry going the Cards' way with the big lead, and the big hitter to Copeland. Tripped up at the 35-yard line of Kentucky.
And you could feel it on the last drive. Teddy Bridgewater went 4 for 5, 49 yards, starting to get into his rhythm. Looks left, nothing there. Has the calm, the cool to come clear back across the field, throw it to the right.
Bridgewater to Copeland. Down the middle and caught inside the 15. Gerald Christian for the tailback with Bridgewater. Teddy's going to go to the air looking for his guy Parker, incomplete. Reference and the update. 20-6 the score here for Louisville. They've looked awfully good with Bridgewater leading the way here in the 2nd half, and Teddy will try and run for the first down yardage. Tripped up, but he falls on the Louisville sideline. His ankle did get nicked up, the left ankle.
Their #1 guy is, because all 3 guys have looked pretty good here in the 2nd half.
Bridgewater, certainly the #1 guy. Quarterback, he's looking deep. Incomplete. Overthrowing Devontae Parker.
Bridgewater would love to have this one back. Has Parker open, has a couple steps on the corner. Lays out just a little out of reach. The placement, though, of the ball right to the outside shoulder shows his progression.
Play action, Bridgewater on the rollout, the pump fake. He'll tuck it and run with it. He's got the first down, diving inside the 49. And now on second down, Bridgewater to the air, and he's got his man, Damian Copeland, down the sideline. He's shoved out of bounds. That completion for Bridgewater to Copeland. He's going to go back to this guy. Dumps it off underneath. Dominique Brown out of the backfield. Another first down for Louisville. On the move once again. And they will go to the air again. Bridgewater looking to the end zone. Parker out of bounds. Brown deep behind Bridgewater. Here comes the rush from the end. Same play to Parker. And knocked loose on the coverage by